Set 21186, the Warped Forest, is a LEGO Minecraft set. It comes with 287 pieces, 3 minifigures. It is for the ages of 8 and up, and was released March 1st, 2021. It retails in Canada for $39.99, in the US for $29.99, in the UK for $27.99, and in the rest of Europe for $29.99 up to $34.99 depending on the region, and all prices are in the respective currencies of the countries/regions. The front of the set has a big picture of the set with all of the actions going on right in the middle. The left has all of the information other than pricing. Below that is the words building toy, along with that in 2 other languages. And to the far right is a picture of the Hoglin, as shown in the game. Maybe just a little more artistic. The back of the set shows the entirety of the set with less action going on. To the left of that, you show lego.com/Minecraft, so you can check out more of the sets. Above that is a picture of the Hoglin, which shows the functionality of the head being able to tilt up and down. Diagonally to the right above that is the picture number 1 of the TNT blowing up part of a fungi tree, and picture number 2 showing that the stalk can fall over. And to the right of that shows the lava fall, which you pull out a tab, the lava will fall down, and bits of lava will fall off into that too. One side of the set has the warning that due to small parts, there's a choking hazard if children 0 to 3 and even sometimes older consume parts. Just don't let them do it. And the other side has the name of the set in 2 other languages. The top of the set shows where all the components were made and where they were distributed. Along with the minifigures, you have the Piglin, Piglin number 1, Piglin number 2, the Huntress. The actual size indicator is a Piglin, and it also shows the Hoglin, even though I don't count that as a minifigure. And the bottom of the set has the LEGO Life app, along with the usual UPC and recycling and trademark information for LEGO and Mojang Studios. This set is a taped box, which I love to see, even though this is more of a children's set, so you wouldn't think that this would be taped. Like, this really does seem like it should have been a push tab, but you won't see me complain because I love tape boxes. Okay, so in the set there are 3 bags labeled 1 to 3. The instructions were bent, which I don't like, even though I'm pretty sure, yep, they could have fit in there perfectly without bending at all, but they were bent, and as such, I'll be taking marks off of that for my rating. The inside shows the how to use the bags and a less fancy advertisement for the lego.com apps. This one having to do with the building instructions, which you can get an app for that. They usually have everything for the past 6 years, and basically any theme that's been introduced for the last 6 years, and any instructions for the last any theme that's been introduced in the last 10 years, and any instruction set that has been introduced in the last 6 years is you can find in the app. Nothing before that, though, which is really disappointing that they're not getting in on that. Even it would be fairly easy. Just upload the PDF to the app. Simple stuff. Bag 1 deals with all the minifigures and all the little accessories, such as the glowstone, the lava, TNT, and the Hoglin. Bag 2 deals with the right side of the set, part of the I can't remember the biome, but part of it's of the Soul Sand Valley, and another part is of the Warped Forest. And Bag 3 deals with the other half of the Warped Forest, including the trees. The back of the set has 1 page of instructions, and the other page shows 4 of the sets. The Wandering Trader set in the can't remember the name of that biome. My god, and I say I love the game and play it all the time. But yeah, so there's the Wandering Trader set there. You have the bee set, the pig house set, and the cave set. Packaging gets a 3 out of 5 because the instructions were bent, and especially if they fit in there, they should never be bent. Now to the build. Okay, so here's the set. You get very, very few extra pieces, but it's almost really not worth it. For minifigures, you have a character who, what was she called again? The Huntress. So you get Huntress. She has golden leggings. She has a interesting print torso here, sort of chainmail-y type thing going on with a little leather there. She has a iron pickaxe and mostly a pink head with a bit of a face on her. You have 2 piglins. One, so we'll do, I guess we'll do one at a time. One has brown legs, the usual piglin print that you find on them, sort of a belt with a little tunic. He has a gold chest plate and the interesting piglin head and a gold sword. And the other one, the only difference between the two, the other one has gold leggings. That is the only difference between the two. And then you have the minifigure who's not a minifigure, the Hoglin, who has a printed piece on the face, little arched bricks for legs, but really that's about the only thing that's interesting. The head tilts, but that's about it. For unique pieces, you have a 1x2 plate with a vertical fork, which has never been in that type of color before. You have the torso of the Huntress and the head are completely unique prints to this set. You have the torso of the piglins are completely unique prints to the set, and their heads are also unique to the set. And the gold armor, the gold colored chest plate is a unique color to the set. That is the only unique pieces in this set. The set here, after just sort of fiddling around with it a bit, is actually, it's slightly interesting and slightly disappointing. So you have 2 biomes, a bit of Soul Sand Valley and some of Warped Forest area here. A couple little fires around. You have some glowstone hanging around the back here. Fungal trees, a little bit of bone here. That's really it. Now, the 2 main functionality here is that when you pull a lever back here, a lot of pieces go falling down. And there's a piece of TNT at the back here, but when you push the lever, it is supposed to send the tree up. I don't honestly know how this got past LEGO Design, because I have only ever successfully, out of about 30 different times of doing this, most of the time it gets stuck like that, or it just doesn't even move. There, one time it fell down, and then the tree stump falls down too, but it is basically very disappointing functionality if it only works part of the time. So it's not great at all. They could have done a lot more testing for that. There, that's 3 times I've ever been able to actually get that to work. For the build, I'm going to give it a 2. It's not really interesting at all. There are no new building techniques that you gain from this. Even though it was a fun little build, it just wasn't interesting at all. For the play, I'm going to give it a 3. You get the 4 little minifigures and this little set here. It gets a 3 because 2 main things of functionality built into it. And though the rest, for a child, would be their own imagination, one of the functionality pieces barely even works. So that was extremely disappointing to see for that. So it gets a 3. I should have probably rated it lower, but, well, the fact that you can do so much with it, regardless of that disappointment, it gets a 3. The display gets I would give it display a 2. It's not a display piece. This is really for children, and adults should really have no reason for buying this at all, unless they want the Piglin minifigures to put in a build somewhere else. That's really the only reason that even I would buy it. I bought it because it was a nether set. I think that the nether sets always look better than the... nether sets are usually priced better and look better than the... overworld sets, though the pricing isn't really, that great comparable. It's just a tiny bit better, but really, the Piglin characters are really the only reason to buy this set. The value, I'm going to give a 3. You get 3 unique minifigures, and that's about it. That's really all there is to it. One of the reasons that this is not a 2 is because, once again, as I have stated in other Minecraft sets, this uses a lot more Lego blocks than you find. Like, a lot more classic Lego blocks bricks than you find in normal sets these days. This is... Like, even in, like, this is a bone piece, and it's using, what, 3 pieces, 2 bricks and a plate, and it's simple, but you can see it. Like, this is a tree, and it uses a lot of bricks and maybe only a couple specialty things to get it to look that way. That's why I think that the Minecraft sets are great sets, and while the value is not there, they're great sets in that they have, they make you think of how you can build different terrain with just the bricks, like, Lego used to be. Lego was pretty much plates, bricks, and slopes in its inception, and they did add specialty pieces which were usually used in for sets. And sometimes, like, a lot of the functionality of Lego today is them trying to take it and make it so that you can make more detailed models. It's usually the expert lines, like the big sets, like the 16, now 18 plus sets, that introduce these functional pieces to make the model more incredible, and then it trickles down into the smaller sets. But this is a nice callback to the old days of Lego, when it was just, here's some bricks, have fun building something. But that is the only reason the value is not a 2 and it is a 3. This set is for people who need to have every Minecraft set, or who need to have the piglins. I would also argue that it's an okay set for a child, although really there are better Minecraft sets for children out there than this. And with that, I will see you all next time.